Soon turned out had a heart of glass.
I think we're almost all there.
Seemed like the real thing, only to find mucho mistrust, love's gone behind. Once had a love, and it was divine.
5,
Soon
7, 8.
found out I was losing my mind.
It's just about everybody, I think.
Seemed like the real thing, but I was so blind. Mucho mistrust, love's gone behind. In between, what I find is pleasing and I'm feeling.
I appreciate it. I get it. I understand
Love
it.
is so confusing.
I wanted this to be our big
there's no
get-together,
peace
hangout,
about
year-end celebration of making it through the year, and then we didn't make it through the year. Sons of bitches. Oh, he skipped it. Oh, okay. I was expecting Skip to still be here. Okay, that's good. Now I know. Now I know that Skip's zooming in too. I still had Skip down for coming in person. But they're zooming as well. Leo.
Mucho mistrust, love's gone behind.
As far as we know, that's all tobacco. As far as Twitch's TOS is concerned.
Lost inside, adorable illusion I cannot hide. I'm the one you're using, please don't push me aside. If I fear I'm losing you,
All right, everybody. Still a couple minutes. Still a couple minutes. Let me set this up so that we can see all of these wonderful people.
It seemed like the real thing, only you'll find. Mucho mistrust, love's gone behind.
All right, look at all those people. Gosh darn it, that's wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that everybody? Is that everybody? Is that everybody? Let's see. 4. There is Chad, Jorge, Skip, Jason, David, Milk, Court. We don't have Court yet. I think Court is all we're missing. Madie, Heather, Nicole, Cory, Spenser, Pete. Pete. Is Pete? I don't see Pete. Alright, so Pete and Court. Pete and Court are the last two Zoomers. And Jason Mack. Jason Mack. I'm surprised we got... Oh, wait! Oh! That's a 16th window. I have to recrop all this.
What's mine?
Who is that 16th window? That's Court.
The courage inside me to tell you please
Oh, shit. It's time to go. Alright, give me a second. Give me a second. All done? Alright, and we got eyes on Jason Mack. Anybody? Alright. Hey. Hey, everybody.
Oh, my ears.
Hey.
Hey, we're live. We're here. Oh, look at all those wonderful people that aren't here, unfortunately, because you fuckers weren't careful enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be a nice big getting the family together in person for the first time since 2019, and now everybody has to be at home. Well, most everybody. We've still got to have Jason Mack out there. Anybody see Jason Mack yet? All right. All right. Well, we've still got 5 panelists and an actual audience member, guys. We've got yeah. A lot of pressure on you. A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So we've got 5 folk in person. We got Katy, Carissa, Jess, Leo, Parker, and waiting on Jason Mack. Hopefully he's okay. And it looks like we have everybody but Pete in Zoom. So, you know what? Pete to Abeyta. Pete. Not Peach. No. Oh, no.
I
but
think
you know what?
He's going to call him Pete. Peach.
Oh, nice background, Jorge. That's great. But, wrangling 23 comics and getting 21 of them, I call that a win. Welcome, everybody. This is it's become a tradition around here, and I like it a lot. It's our year-end big family blowout spectacular edition of the Stab Show, where I like to invite as many producers and members of shows that we've done over the last calendar year into a big edition of Stab. It's always a highlight for me. I was really looking forward to, obviously, to having everybody in one room again, like last time we were able to do that in 2019. But we're gonna do it sort of like 2020 again, with most of you distant. But that's okay. That's okay. It still counts. And since I'm very bad at promoting anything, this also, once I get around to editing the backlog of like 30 episodes that are behind, this will also just so coincidentally happen to work out to be the 300th episode of the Stab Show, guys. I know, that's crazy. It seems like something someone would have wanted to promote, but they didn't. So, what are you gonna do?
Why?
Yeah, I know. We don't want attention for what we're doing around here. But the plan right now, I'm going to spend January getting caught up with the backlog. And then also, I've been talking to Mickey over at Cuts 1031. And we're going to start getting getting the old episodes of the show radio friendly. So a lot of bleeps, guys.
What?
And those will start popping up on Midtown low power FM radio next year. So another avenue. I always thought this made sense as like a like a morning or afternoon drive time show. So we're coming for you, Rob, anybody, and whoever the fuck. So that'll be fun. Is that Jason? No? Is that you?
Which one?
No, it's someone else. Welcome. Hi. Good to see ya. We've got 2 audience members now.
Holy shit.
I thought I told you guys to lock the door. Okay. Here we No, welcome. Good to have you. Since this is going to be unwieldy and ridiculous, let's get into it. Let's see, Carissa, Jess, David, they're in the second segment. Okay, here we are. It's Chad, Jorge, Skip, and Jace. You guys can keep sitting. You're fine. All right, I'm just trying to organize what's going on. Let me start the program. Shall we? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us all year. Oh, I know it's been rough for everybody. And we were doing good getting through this, and we're gonna do good getting through it again while we hunker down and hide from dumb people all over again. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Let's start the show.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists
23
to give various potentially
23
comedic takes on
this
several
one.
random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
Welcome to episode 300 of the Stab Show. It's our... Thank you. No, you weren't wrong. I cut you off. I should have celebrated your applause. Thank you. There it is. There it
let
is.
it go.
I know. We're on a tight schedule here. It's a big year-end blowout spectacular 2021. Tonight, the big old cast. Buddy, Carissa Edwards, Chad Bogard, Cory Barringer, Hansen, David Coleman, Heather Rogue, Jaclyn Weiand, Jason Mack, maybe, Jason Whitesel, Jess Roberts, Jorge Hernandez, Katy Grant, Leo Antolin, Madie Nishimi, Melony Ford, Milk Service, Nicole Eichenberg, Parker Newman, Pete Abeyta, Skip Bacon, Spenser Sellens, and Stephen Ferris. Oh, geez, it was too much even for the intro. It was too much for the intro. Yay! Oh, man, we got to get the show back in front of an audience. It's weird. It feels good to have people responding. Hi, I'm your host. I'm your host, Jesse Jones. Welcome to episode 300. How? Why? Who the fuck knows? We're going to get things started. We're almost 9 years old. 300 episodes. It's craze balls, guys. We're still doing this, despite, reason. We're going to get started where we do. We're going to bring up a panel at a time. I don't know how I'm going to do this visually, but we're going to make it work because I only have slots for 3 people. So we're going to bring up 3 at a time, and then, hey, it's Gilbert over on YouTube. Join us on Twitch. That's the only place that matters, baby. All right. Let's start with pinning people. Let's see if we can do this correctly. So we've got that. Our first panel is for reorganization. Our first panel, Chad Bogard, Jorge Hernandez, Skip Bacon, and Jason Whitesel. Let's pin everybody appropriately. Can we? Can we? Then we got that. We got Jason, and then where's Jorge? Where's Jorge? Actually, I shouldn't pin Jason. I should have gone through this, guys. We're gonna be fine. Jorge.
This is a dress rehearsal.
That's all right. We're still a podcast, technically. So much editing for this one. Okay, let's get Jorge and Skip on the screen. There we go. There's Skip. And are you guys in Windows? Probably not. No. Oh, no.
Okay.
That's all right. It's going to be as clean as we can make it, which is not very good. All right. All right. It's pretty close.
Can people see it?
It's pretty close. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
As long as they can hear it.
Yeah. That's all we're going for right now. You know what? That's, we're going to start there. I'll edit for the rest of the show. It's looking good, guys. Looking close enough. Cool. Well, who are we starting with? This is going to be smooth by the time we get to the end. All right, it's Chad, Jorge, Skip. So let's move people around. We can't move them while they're pinned. Good. This is going great. Okay. We're going to hear them. That's all that matters. This is going to be the messiest look that we've ever had, but that's okay. That's okay. We've got borders around them now. It looks great.
It's really fine.
All right. So let's get started. Segment 1. See, that's where the edit's going to be. Segment 1, reorganization.
What does my border look like?
Oh, it's.
Yeah, I can't even.
You can watch the stream.
Can I have a red one?
God damn it! This is already off the rails.
What were you expecting?
I'm gonna go over here. Okay.
All right, here we go. Segment 1. No, reorganization. You wouldn't know it based on the number of episodes behind we are, but this will be when we get around to releasing it. Stab's 300th podcast episode. Sure, We've had a lot of fun around here and said many cancelable things over the years. Boy, howdy, do we sure stab. So how about we celebrate Stab's 300th episode by telling us what else TSSTHE, or the Stab Show's 300th episode, what else it could stand for besides the Stab Show's 300th episode. So, see what we did there? If I had just read this the way I'd written it, it would have been really smooth. So, guys, let's see. What else? Who else? What else? TSSTHE might stand for or represent to you. Close enough. Chad, let's hear your TSSTHE.
Well, for starters, okay, so fortunately I went back and I corrected myself, but initially when I read this, I read it as a word.
Sure.
I read it as TSSTHE, and I thought
works.
you were making fun of my mom's lisp. Because a few years ago she had false teeth put in, and I don't know if mouths have sizes, but hers were wrong, and her dentures would hit her lip, and she would talk like this, and she sounded like that curly-headed kid from Stranger Things. And that's what she would sound like if she tried to sing Deck the Halls. She would say, "'Tis the season to be jelly." So that's what I thought you were going for. And then I realized, no, Jesse doesn't even know my mom.
Yeah, that would have been
He wouldn't do that. And then I realized I know where I'd seen this. So in honor of that Aryan Nation meeting happening in Utah later next year,
That's where
that we've all been making fun of today. Yes, I was the one that coined it straight eye for the Aryan guy. Thank you.
Nice.
I determined that TSSTHE actually stands for the same shit they have every year, which is basically their approach to COVID. Swine flu, same shit they had last year. Bird flu, same shit they had last year. COVID, same shit they had. They don't care. It's all the same to them. There's, and I know some of you are thinking, hey, wait a minute, you said every year. There's no Y in that acronym. That's the tricky part. When you have an economy of thought, you also have to have an economy of words. So every year, they just join it on the Y. So it actually would be pronounced the same shit every year. Every year, there's one word. And that is what TSSTHE stands for. It is a Aryan Brotherhood anti-vax unit. Be on the lookout for them.
So that's how we're starting the show, huh?
Probably also making fun of my mom.
Okay.
But I'm not going to hold it against them because they have so much else going for them. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
So for anybody else who's wondering what they're getting themselves into when you do the DK show in the future, that's the type of highbrow stuff we're going for. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's what I should be doing. Chad Bogard. Let's from now on going forward. Thank you. Thank you, Chad. I'll remind people why the panelists are here, what shows they're associated with. Chad, representing the Dr. Dunning Mr. Kruger show, first Tuesdays of the month. Welcome, Chad. Yeah, that was a fine sampler of what you get with that program. Use that information how you will. Good to have you, Chad. Thank you so much. There we go. See, now we've figured it out. All right, and I've even cropped everybody. You can't see it in the room, but on the screen they look better. I've fixed it. I just needed Chad to get us going. Thank you, Chad. Now let's see if I can rotate people out because Jason's supposed to come in. See, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. Yeah. There we go. There we go. See, oh, perfect. See, already. Oh shit. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay.
So close.
Next.
We're so close.
Yes, so almost there. Next up, Jorge Francisco Hernandez. Jorge, welcome. You've been a part of a couple programs around here. Right now, you're producing. You're producing.
Oh my God, you disappeared.
The Arena, the arcade match show on Sundays. Good to have you for that, and of course, Zexy Banditos. So you're all over the place. Good to have you, Jorge.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Good to see you. See, we're figuring it out as we go along, guys. We might have this down before segment 2. Jorge, let's hear what you have for TSSTHE.
All right. I got a couple. The first one was a really well-known book about the Hubble telescope's thoughts and feelings. It is The Stars Suck, the Hubble explained.
Nice.
So, I mean, a really pessimistic guy, the Hubble telescope. Just taking pictures of the stars, but they suck. The next one I have is two things, but one thing. My cousin, Tristan Saul Salamanca Torres Hernandez Espinosa, makes this salsa, and it's the spiciest salsa that I know, and he calls it the triple spicy salsa, the hottest ever.
Nice. I might wait. That's okay. That's it. That's the 2.
That's 2. That's it.
Okay.
That's 3.
Oh, that was technically that was 3. Yeah. I thought the name was 1 too, but didn't want to risk it. Well, thank you, Jorge. Good to have you. This is also, guys, working as an audition for a lot of these panelists. A lot of these folk have never actually been on the Stab Show before, so.
I think I didn't make it today.
Oh, you're strong performance, Jorge. Strong. Don't worry. Yeah, so it's nice. Some folk have been on the show before. Some, this is their first time trying their hand at it. I'm so happy to have them either way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 of the 5 in here in front of me have not done it either, so that's going to be fun. Thank you, Jorge. Skip Bacon. Hey. Hi there, Skip.
Hello there.
Skip Bacon, mostly responsible for the shows that I've just started dubbing Skip Bacon Presents. They're the the variety of themed stand-up showcase shows. Next month, assuming we're all still comfortable enough to have it, the January birthday baby jam. It's going to be fun, but also have had the Pumpkin Spice comedy show, the Ugly Sweater comedy show. It's a monthly theme, so might want to start thinking about February because I don't know about January. I hope, but no pressure on anybody. We might have to just wait out the first couple of weeks of January. We get that, but still on the schedule right now. So we're looking forward to it. Hey there, Skip.
Hello. Thank you so much for that ringing endorsement of a show that may go back to being the social distancing comedy showcase, which was a show. It was still really fun to do. So really glad. Even had David Coleman over there for our Stabernacle show.
Oh yeah, and the Stabernacle show, of course. Skip also the
Stabernacle show, so widely popular amongst Bible readers of all kinds, mostly the kinds that like comedy and Bible and know about Stab. So it's not the biggest audience. But anyway, super glad for that. Super glad to be here.
It's a great show.
Thinking about our social distancing comedy showcase, which was really fun to have when we weren't able to have other comedy, and then getting to do some comedy shows live and getting to do Stabernacle. I was thinking about all the silly times we had, and I tried to think of something super silly and fun for the acronym here, but all I could really think of was that these stone cold silly times helped equip us and the people around us to get through some really tough shit. So these stone cold silly times helped equip us to deal with things like not getting to be around our families. So doing little shows here online so people could back home in Indiana join for giggles, even though we couldn't get together for birthdays, and getting to do Stabernacle with David Coleman, getting to meet a friend online to do Bible comedy before I ever got to meet him in person. And these silly times have just equipped not just us, the comedians who get to do this, but the people around us who really missed our dumb, silly jokes that we love doing for them. So that's what the 300th episode of Stab made me think about, was that these stone cold silly times have really equipped a lot of us to deal with an absolute shit show of a world. And I personally am really grateful for it. The comedians I've been able to book and work with have all been okay, after the initial, my God, no, I never want to do another comedy show on Zoom ever again, a reticence. After that, some really grateful people and a lot of really grateful audiences. So really grateful for Stab and these Stone Cold Silly Times equipping us for everything that we're doing. So thank you very much, Stab.
Oh, Skip. Gosh darn it. Nobody brings wholesome to this show. What are you doing? This is gonna
join us for Tabernacle. We can bring it right back to just Jesus's genitalia, and we'll take away all the wholesome that we brought here.
There we go. We needed that balance. We needed that balance. Oh, Skip, thank you so much. Yeah, we've adapted. We've done some stuff. We've made things work. And, you know, there was supposed to be 23 of you here hanging out, doing our white elephant. But you know what? We're doing it this way. And I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you, Skip. You're going to make me cry. Awesome. Thank you, Skip. Jason Whitesel, let's wrap up reorganization. Jason
yes.
is DJ Chore Boy himself.
Yeah.
Jason, we finally launched DJ Chore Boy a couple months ago, where Jason lays down fat beats and does household chores in the background.
Join me. That's great.
Second and fourth Tuesdays, 7 p.m., usually before the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. So, Jason, let's wrap up reorganization, shall we, with your take on TSSTHE.
All right. If I cut out, I'm running on a generator, so I apologize.
Well, did you, hold on, before we get started, did you siphon the abandoned vehicle's gas like I suggested you do?
I did.
All right, nice. It's yours now. It's fucking apocalypse rules. It's apocalypse rules.
And I swallowed some, and
that's how it goes.
It's new. It's a new drink.
Yeah, until you get good at
called
siphoning.
Subaru Unleaded.
Until you get good at siphoning, you're gonna taste some. That's just how it goes.
That's right.
All right.
All right, what are we doing?
TSSTHE,
right? Oh, I didn't have to write for every prompt?
Oh, shit.
Just kidding. All right. Hey there, good looking.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hang out tonight? We are hella fun. We 5'7", kind of like a 69.
Oh.
It don't have to rhyme.
You get what we're doing.
What is that you say? You do want to join the fun? Cheers to pickup lines. Because we are the silly sluts that haiku everything. Oh, some of you are there. There you are.
Yeah.
There are no group fees, but we all pay on our knees. Stop rhyming, asshole.
Yeah.
So let's get freaky. End of the year kind of shit. 300 shows deep. That's it.
There we go. There it is. There it is.
Oh. Stop it.
So good. So good, you guys. Oh, we made it through the first segment. I'm really pleased. Thank you, guys. I'm going to clumsily cycle through our next panel. We're going to bring up panel 2 for Bootleg It. That is Carissa Edwards, Jess Roberts, and David Coleman. Let's see. Let's see if I can make this work. So David needs to be in Skip's spot, meaning, oh, no. Oh, no, Jason closed his video, so now, hold on. It's going to be anarchy. Hold on. We're finding David. There's David. And we add that pin, and that's not right. But if we remove my pin and then re-add it, David's in the right spot. Oh, this is wonderful. And then we have the 2 on-stage cameras. Cool. This is working, guys. This is totally working. It's just going to be a bit clumsy, but that's okay. It's still working. Look at that. It's perfect. Perfect? Is it perfect? Is it perfect? There it is. There we are. There's our current panel. We got 2 people in person. We got David online. Oh, it's perfect. All right, guys. Segment 2. Bootleg it. Now I'll actually stick to the script, so it'll go smoothly. It'll be how it's supposed to sound. Actually, that's their camera. Katie, that's their camera. You guys are up there. Segment 2, bootleg it. There's nothing new under the sun. It's all just retreads of old ideas. So why even bother? Oreos are better than Hydrox, right? And they came out after. So why couldn't you just take something that already exists, tweak it a little, and maybe wind up with something better? Huh? Why couldn't you? So, in Bootleg It, you're asked to take these world-renowned successful properties and giving us, that's all right, I got close, give us your dollar store, flea market, bargain bin knockoff, counterfeit, or bootleg version of each of them. Hopefully you guys understood you were doing all three. It's a confusing prompt. All right. So, let's get our first time around. 111, 222, round the horn 3 times. Carissa, let's hear your first, your bootleg Batman.
Yeah, okay. This is great. I got creative with these. Not this one, though. So, I've made a bootleg action figure, and for legal reasons, I obviously can't call him Batman.
No.
So, this is Man Bat.
Sure. Still problematic.
Yeah. No. I think it's fine. He's, based on Batman loosely in that he wears a mask and a cape, but he has a bat body and a human mask. I've drawn a little.
Oh, okay.
Little. This is Man Bat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Find him, at your local Dollar Tree.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I'm most bothered by the bat wearing a human mask.
You won't be bothered when they're saving your life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to make eye contact, but thank you, Man Bat.
Yeah.
We'll also overlook your DC copyright issues.
I don't know what you are referring to
right.
in this situation at all.
It all sounds like it's on the up and up.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
I take great pride in the fact that you pointed out that I think you were referencing the fact that there's a character named Man Bat.
There is.
And I was sitting here like, don't say it.
Well, you know what? Carissa
we're
doesn't
not
seem to
gonna,
mind. No.
But yours is way fucking better than theirs.
Yeah, that is way
the
better.
Human, that's brilliant.
I know.
I love
That is the one thing missing.
They should consider hiring me. I don't.
Yeah.
And, of course, I'd already forgotten the convention that we'd set up. Carissa from the Mixfits.
Yes.
The short-form improv show.
Short-form improv, yes.
So much fun. You and Katie, who will be up a little bit later. Yeah, so happy to have you guys. Happy to have that show. You guys are wonderful.
Thank you, Jesse. You're wonderful.
Oh, stop it. Don't do that.
Okay, I'll stop it.
Yeah.
Do it more. You know he likes it.
I know.
All right. So, moving on. Second one, Jess, let's hear. Well, first, Jess Roberts. Campfire benefit show. Raised, what was it, $800 this year?
1,000.
1,000. We got up to a full 1,000.
We hit our goal.
That is awesome. So many pictures of all the presents that were donated to. What was the group this year?
It was the Dixie Fire. I
Dixie
drove up
Fire.
to Greenville, and oh my god, it was cold out there. It was 20 fucking degrees.
Ugh.
No. Exactly. I'm just stoked that there is a heater right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is lovely.
It's lush. He
I will
treats
be
his
on
guests right.
every segment to sit in front of this
Oh, no.
heater.
Well, there's only 5 of you guys. Once we're done with live guests, we can turn that around on the crowd, so it'll be fine. But yeah, Jess, Campfire benefit show, and here taking pictures of a lot of the shows. So much help, so wonderful. Thank you, thank you for being here, Jess. Let's hear your bootleg Batman.
Okay, so I've never done this show, so this might be a fucking train wreck.
You're fine.
Or it's great. So, look in the sky. There he goes, Mammalia Man. His parents were killed by Mo Heat after the showing of Eat, Pray, Love. I fucking hate that movie. Anyway, he spends his formative years with Alberto Sanchez, and things are about to get dirty. Sorry. When it comes to fighting crime, he has his handy utilizer belt.
Sure.
Filled with mammal mace, ringaroos, and his grippler. Sorry. he will fall fancily from the sky near you in his movie debut, Mammalia Man, The Dark Fight.
Oh, nice. See? You
That was
got
wonderful.
it. You got it, Jess.
Thank you.
You got it. Believe in yourself. And David Coleman, the other half of the aforementioned Stabernacle, Sundays at 7. Getting your getting your stab church on. I really enjoy it. I do. I thoroughly enjoy the show. So happy that you and Skip brought that weird thing, and that that it keeps going. So David, let's hear your bootleg Batman.
All right, so my bootleg Batman is just clearly just a Batman figurine. Like, it's molded. It just looks exactly like Batman.
Sure.
But it's labeled as Orphan Black. Because it's a twofer. You get the fact that that's a way better name for Batman than it is for that TV show. And, people are going to pick it up like, wait, I don't remember this character from Orphan Black. And then they're going to be like, this is crazy. And they're going to buy it so they can show it to their friends in an ironic way.
Sure. Works on so many levels. And if there's one thing that Bruce Wayne enjoys, is constantly being reminded that he's an orphan. So that's good. Second time around will be faster than the first time. Because I don't have to reintroduce everybody. Carissa, let's hear your bootleg Full House.
Yeah. So I opted to just change the DVD title here. I had a couple ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, we've landed on you're buying Fool's House.
Okay.
Lovely children's sitcom. Lots of singing and dancing. It's a puppet recreation. And because my comedy is just amazing, I have also said, you're a fool for buying this because it's Fool's House.
Sure.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Carissa. You had everybody at puppets.
I thought so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you had me at puppets.
You could have stopped drilling.
It's better, right?
It is. Everything's better with puppets.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
I was gonna. No.
Literally everything. Well, Muppets, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, everything
But
is better
that
with
would
puppets, and then everything is
But,
better than
like,
puppets with
That'd be
For
sold at
co-
like the actual DVD store, though.
But instead of calling them Muppets, you can call them Crumpets or something like that.
Yeah.
Because we can't be dead on.
Another step away. Jess, how about your Full House?
All right, I'm going to move trailer again.
Sure.
Just because that's where I went.
Do it.
Deck of Cards. Coming this spring, the zany new show where Manny Banner is suddenly left to raise his 3 daughters, TJ, Persephone, and Nichelle, all on his own. His brother-in-law, Jesus, comes to help as he tries to get his mariachi band off the ground. And his best friend, Noe, has to come back after a nasty cancel culture incident, and he has to redeem himself with good press. Together, they live in some place that might be San Francisco, but might not be San Francisco. But don't forget to tune into Deck of Cards, only on ABC.
Nice. Wonderful. Still somehow wholesome. Well done, Jess. David, how about your bootleg Full House?
Right, so mine is clearly just somebody translated season 3. They got grainy footage of season 3 of Full House. It's important to me that it's season 3 for some reason. And then translated it into Ukrainian, and then they translated it back.
Yeah.
And it is now titled Fire Code Violation.
Mm-hmm. And that's all you needed.
That's all. That's it.
Yeah. No,
It's otherwise just you've seen season 3 of Full House, right?
Yeah. I assume. No. I love the always a fan of the good translation and retranslation.
Yeah.
All right, third time around. Jess is clearly very excited about hers.
I'm excited too.
Oh, no.
I really want to know what you have written down.
All right. Well, to get to Jess, we're gonna have to go through Carissa. Carissa, let's hear your bootleg Westworld.
Yeah. Okay. Bear with me on this.
Sure.
I never in my life have heard of Westworld, so of course I IMDb'd it, and this was the little synopsis they gave me. A world in which every human appetite can be indulged without consequence. And I thought to myself, here I am eating dinner in my dining room. They really are trying to sell me indulge my appetite. So I have created Westworld Market instead.
Love it.
Yeah, you can indulge your appetite at Westworld Market. You know, instead of Cost Plus World Market, you got
sure.
Yeah, so that's my sort of bootleg.
Yeah, I see it very much as like I don't know if it's a very local reference, like the KP International Market.
Yeah.
Where,
Yep.
Where it's too much. Frankly, there's too much represented in there. There's like I don't know, it's too much for me. But you know what? Maybe
they're trying to indulge every single appetite.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's just volume that we're working in here. Thank you, Carissa. Oh, now I want to go just wander around and not recognize anything in any aisle. Is KP still open? All right. Thank you, Carissa. And thank you, Mixfits. We'll get back to Mixfits later when Katie gets up here. Woo. Spoiler. Jess, how about your bootleg Westworld?
Okay, I also knew fuck all about this show, so
nice.
I'm gonna try.
Glad I really got this in everybody's wheelhouse.
I am I'm a sci-fi nerd, but I've never watched this.
Oh, well.
But I just kind of went off the synopsis and went the shit version of it. So, Eastworld brings you the real world alternative to privilege and power. In Eastworld, you can make your wildest dreams come true. Have you ever wanted to tell your boss to fuck off without getting fired? The wealthy aren't the majority, so why watch a bunch of privileged, rich people? So Eastworld is where you can nut Chuck Ned from accounting for being a sleazeball. Ladies, you can actually find that and in your life. Eastworld is the average show for the average man. Eastworld. I have no idea what the show's about.
It actually, in a lot of cases, it actually almost works if you don't know the reference. So, so that worked.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jess. Thanks for joining us. I hope this wasn't too nerve-wracking for all the first time
No,
guests.
this was fantastic.
Okay, good.
This was actually fun.
Good. Happy to hear it. David, how about you wrap up some bootleg it with your bootleg Westworld? Are we 3 for 3 on people who have never seen the show?
I have actually seen. Okay. I've seen the first season and part of the second season several times while I tried to understand what's going on. So I've got two.
Okay.
First of all, I've got it's very difficult to get virtual reality in the real world. It's very expensive. Sure. So somebody put together just a video game. Video games are great on their own, Yeah. So Grand Theft Horse, Vice Township, which I wrote that and then realized I feel like I've heard that same joke made about Red Dead Redemption. Might have been. It's basically just Grand Theft Auto. So, but anyway, second one though is Michael Crichton, who wrote Westworld, The Charlatan. He was like, "Oh, people enjoyed my theme park based story. What else can I rip off myself?" And he made some piece of crap called Jurassic Park afterwards. He just stuck on the theme park. Real life.
Thank you, David. Oh, thank you, David. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Carissa. Now, awkwardly making them leave the stage. I apologize. Thank you, guys. Segment 3, it's recipes. Somebody, let's do a wellness check on Jason Mack. He was supposed to be in this segment. We haven't seen him. Hopefully he's okay. Sorry, Jason. We'll get you back again sometime. I'm sure Jason's fine. Probably just missed a message. Katie, welcome. We'll have Katy Grant, Milk Surface, and Court. It's the return of Court Hansen. Oh, what? All right, let's make sure.
Oh, I heard that guy was banned from Stab.
He knows why. All right, let's see if I can get everybody properly on the screen. We're gonna make this work again. Look at this magic. There's milk there. We're adding milk. Okay. Okay. We're going to remove me. And then we're going to re-add somebody. It's going to work, guys. It's going to be great. And Katy on the stage. All right. Yay. Yay. All right. Oh, wait. Close. Close. We're doing
I see
great.
Buddy instead of me. Just keep him there. The hair. It's so glorious.
All right. We're making it work. Hold on.
Oh, there I am.
You settle down, Milk. All
Never
right.
settle. Never settle.
Hey, where did... Oh, there he is. Okay. Cool, cool. And... There we go. That's going to work. Got it. Got it. We're going to remove Buddy. And re-add Katy. Yay, there it is. There's our panel. There's our panel. There we go. Okay. This is actually working smoother than Cory thought it would. Segment 3, it's recipes. Lots of things make us who we become. We're all ultimately the sum of our parts, unless, of course, you believe we're fated to be exactly who we are, regardless of the world around us, and that our predetermined paths are unaffected by outside forces, making our very existence seem utterly pointless from start to finish. Which is why I like to believe the other thing. And, of course, we know that sugar and spice and everything nice is what little girls are made of, and snips and stales and puppy dog tails are what little boys are made of. But what else makes other things? So how about you give us the recipes for what makes up these other various stuffs and things? Katy! Hi there, Katy.
Hi, Jesse.
Also representative of the Mix Fits.
I am super stoked to be here. Gosh.
And the bringer of half of the audience.
Yeah. That's what you get when you bring your sister.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's the best. Well, welcome, Katy. Again, reiterate what I said to Carissa. Love the show. Love you guys. So happy to have you.
Oh, thank you, Jesse.
Let's see how you did. Another first-timer to the STAB program. Katy, let's hear your recipe for your ideal New Year's Eve party.
So when I thought about this, I was thinking that recipes change and evolve over time.
Sure.
So I thought it was very important for me to tell you both the recipe that I would have used when I was like 21 and just going out and like living my life, and then like the recipe I would use now as like a 25-year-old who had like works a good job and I loved regularly in my day-to-day. So I think they're different.
There's a huge difference between 21 and 25.
Totally huge.
It's just,
see me back when I'm next year.
It's generational. It's lifetime.
Just see me next year when I'm back at like 26, and it's gonna be crazy.
That's completely different.
But no, there is, and actually, in writing out these, they are different, and so I think it's important to tell you. So my ideal recipe for that 20-year-old going out and just living my life night would include 1 cup of a perfect sparkly outfit that just hugged all of my curves, and then I want 2 tablespoons of sparklers, because like if you're popping off sparklers, they know you're ready to party. And then I need to add 2 cups of Jello shots just directly to my system. Maybe my stomach might not like it, but I'm 21. Fuck off. And then I want to add a spoonful of Chinese food, because you should eat a lucky meal that makes you feel loved and happy on New Year's Eve. Follow that up with, this recipe is great, but you really need a sauce. So the next recipe is for the sauce. So I say to do 1 part of hope, 1 part of fear, 2 parts of lying to myself. I like to call this resolutions gravy, because there's no way I'm doing any of this next week. I finish that off by, like, after it's baked, I like to top it with 7 glasses of champagne. Also some stress cigarettes outside while I try to get the champagne under control. Then after that, I always topped it off with a dash of hangover on January 1st.
Yeah. And now the vastly different age 25.
Yes, the vastly different, the much mature, the greatness. Okay, let's go. Let's top it. It's much more wholesome. Hear me out.
Okay.
So we do a dash of spending it with your family and friends, because that's important. Yeah. Then of course I always have to have 1 cup of Carissa Edwards, being it that it is her birthday the next day and I must be near her. Aww. I follow that up by a quick tablespoon of my partner who I love. After that, I do a sprinkle of wine. Yeah, so mature. I do 2 cups of even parts. You really figure out your own mixture of both joints and dabs because I'm trying to sleep tonight. After that, I say that we need to finish it up by like a handful of balls. They could be dropping. And then at the end of the night, I really don't care what we do as long as it finishes with a bang. So I like to think 25 is better than 21. At least it ends with a bang.
Yeah. No, yeah. I don't disagree.
Yeah, this is the recipe. Everyone follow it. Pinterest it.
All right.
Boom.
All right. We'll have that transcribed. Everything will be fine. 25. Yeah, you got confirmation in the chat. 25 sounds lit.
Yeah, it is.
You're not wrong. Thank you, Katie. You can stay up here. You can hit up.
I'll stay up here.
Okay,
it's fine.
I appreciate it. Good to have you. Next. Making sure that I've got it in the order that. Yes, Milk Surface. Hey, Milk.
Yay. Hi
there. Milk of Sketchy Friends, second and fourth Mondays, and of course, Milk's art showing up in shows all over the place. Adventures of Pretend, most specifically. Other shows. Yeah, that was a fun one. Milk.
I take commissions from all comedians.
Yeah, there's so many. How many? I mean, you've done stuff for Aubrey mixtape. We've had stuff popping up all over the place. You're doing stuff around here all the time. Appreciate you very much, Milk. Happy to have you. Welcome to the program.
Happy to be.
Let's hear your recipe for someone who craps out on their resolutions after 2 weeks.
Oh, really quick. Shout out to Latin Rasputin for all the polyhedrons thrown up in chat.
Latin cheered 1,000 bits. That's nice.
That means something.
That means that's $10. That's more than this show has made all last year. So that's great.
All right.
Milk.
My recipe for someone who's going to give up on the resolution 2 weeks in.
Yes.
Several hours before the new year starts, start with a base of slight self-reflection, and before it reaches a simmer, begin to add core proteins, such as Rosetta Stone, several For Dummy books, and if desired, a diet program that is entirely based off cultural stigmas and not nutrition to taste.
Yeah.
Continue to stir for 1 week. Once aspirations get to a mild simmer, add several hobbies that you don't quite have any interest in, but you do feel pressure to pick up because of your friends and family. Once that has melted in, but before frothing up, look around your physical environment and assess to see what you can improve on a doable scale. And then continue till you're imagining remodeling designs Vanilla Ice would find God. At this point, some people will add in a major life event that they won't properly deal with and instead continue to add delusions of grandeur. Continue to stir for another week. Make sure to mix in any frothing elements and continue to stir until you get a anxiety crippling foldable peak. Then bake in some type of bites, such as critically acclaimed, time-consuming video game Genshin Impact. You'll know it's done when you no longer speak to your friends, find yourself crying every night, giving up on all of your resolutions, and can properly pronounce lewe.
Oh, I'm sure that means something to someone. Thank you. Thank you, Milk. Yeah, too much relatables. No, everybody, we're all going to stick to our stuff. We're going to, new year. It's going to be great.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Watch, 2 weeks, episode 300 will be released.
Slow down. Give me 4 or 5. Give me 4 or 5 weeks. That's not a resolution. That's shit. It sounds like a resolution. Damn it.
Yeah, can't wait to play Genshin Impact with you, Jesse. Or Final Fantasy 14. Pick your poison.
Damn it, Milk. Thank you, Milk. Finally, someone we haven't seen around here in a little bit. It's Cord Hansen.
Hello.
Hey, Cord. Yes, just as exciting as we remember.
Yeah, hi, Jesse.
I knew I shouldn't have ramped that up so hard.
Cory and Jaclyn, hello. Melony.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Everyone else? Stephen Ferris.
Yo.
Hey, everyone.
Court, good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Yeah, out there continuing your higher education.
Yeah, exactly.
You left Sacramento for more schooling. But if you're interested, we do guests all over the country nowadays. Maybe we can get you back in the rotation.
Maybe. I have a pretty weird schedule. I have a pretty weird schedule though, and I'm also 2 hours in the future.
Well,
which makes it difficult sometimes, but
sure. I'm
sure we can work something out.
Yeah, we've got Tyler Kenny and Kim Martell 2 hours in the future. They do just fine, Court. It's so good to have you because you're one of my favorites. Oh, and now from the audience and the dual audience, just cheering another 1,000. Cut it out, yes. Thanks. Court, you were here earlier this year with 6 o'clock Dad Rock Talk with Cory Barringer.
What? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, just confirming that. Just making sure I still remembered that correctly. We missed Dad Rock Talk. Maybe sometime, if you got your wacky schedule, maybe we can make it work out again. Would love to have you back. We've missed you. We missed you, Court Hansen. We've missed you.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, let's simmer down, Court. Let's round out recipes with completely unrelated to anything. Let's hear your recipe for a 300 episode podcast.
Okay, so I didn't, like I said, I have a wacky schedule, so I didn't really have time to write my own recipe. So I pulled this one's from a blog called ourpodcastjourney.blogspot.com. And it's written by a lovely middle-aged suburban mom. And this is a recipe for one podcast. 300 episodes, serves an audience of up to and including 11.
Yeah, it's about right.
And so there's like a long introduction part here. It says, everyone loves podcasting, whether you're podcasting with friends, family, at the zoo, or even with a former lover. Everyone has their own approach. Some families glaze over the vacant chasm in their hearts with ultra-specific classic rock discussion, while cutting-edge podcasters in bedrooms all over Brooklyn and Los Angeles have sprinkled in everything from comedy scene gossip to improv club gossip. Best of all, of course, is the fact that the podcasting boom will never end. That means, dear readers, that even you and your stupid friends can give this recipe a shot next time you're looking to recap every episode of FX's The League for some reason, or discuss which serial killers get you oh so horny. Scrolling. Okay. Podcasting has its roots in the old country. My great-grandmother, we called her Mimomama, traveled to this great country with nothing but the clothes on her back and a USB microphone in her pocket. When she arrived at Ellis Island, the immigration authorities changed the family name from Podkaskovskaya to the more anglicized Podcast.
Yes.
She spent her early years learning to podcast from all the greats who lent their unwanted opinions to the golden airwaves. Mark Grizzly Lips Marin, the Chapo Trap House Family Fun Hour, and of course, Travis Creepy Massage McElroy. Scrolling. Okay, here's the actual recipe part with the ingredients.
Okay.
These are the basic ingredients for cooking up that perfect lukewarm podcast content, just like a Mamimo Mama used to make. So you have one janky copy of Audacity software. That's the editing software that is a nightmare to use.
Sure.
But you gotta have it. 3 adult children with indistinguishable nasally monotone voices. one $20 USB microphone for every 4 people that you have speaking at once. One topic that you think is niche but is more or less the same dumb pop culture bullshit as everyone else. 15 possible logos for the podcast, and of course this step can be completed long before actually, finding a person to record your podcast with or actually doing any other work. Make sure you have lots of extra artwork for no real reason. And then this part's very important. You need to have 2,259 hard sounds at full volume. Just make sure you guys get that. That's a hard sound. And on the worst microphone, the better for the sounds. And then, of course, finishing up the recipe, 30 plus episodes that are fully recorded and almost ready to be posted.
All right, you know what?
How do I ban someone from this show?
Oh, damn it, Court, you've made me miss you even more. Oh, Court Hansen, thank you. Thank you, guys. That was recipes. We're halfway in and we're only an hour in. We're fine. This is fine. We're gonna tighten this up. We're gonna ratchet it down. We're gonna tighten it. Thank you, Court. Thank you, Milk. Thank you, Katie. Segment 4 will include Madie Nishimi, Heather Rogue, Nicole Eichenberg, and Cory Barringer. Let's see if I can get everybody up here. We got that person. We've got that person. We got Madie. My mouse can't handle 16 people in the stream. All right, and Nicole. Nicole right there. We'll add that. See, it's getting faster, guys. It's getting faster. We're turning this over. Remove. Don't remove all. Then we're back in the same place that we were. Remove. Remove. And there's the 4 of them. Look at those wonderful wonderfuls. Hey, everybody. Is somebody at the door? What's going on? Everything fine? Okay. Oh. It always makes me uncomfortable when somebody lunges for the door. All right. Just it's fair. It's entirely fair. Okay, let's make sure we've got you up and turn you off. There we go. There we go. Some version of this is going to be just fine. All right, guys. Let's add that back. Here we go. Segment 4. Write an angry poem about it. Madie wanted some rap battles. I figured I wouldn't subject 3 other people to that. So angry poem was the best we could do.
That's still an option.
Yeah, I mean, it's all in the delivery, see? Heather. It's all in the delivery. So feel free. Feel free to make it a battle
Heather
rap.
and I rap battling. That would have been good.
That's a show right there.
Well, shit. What have I been doing for 9 years? Let's get into this. Write an angry poem about it. These last few years can make anyone angry. You, though, you were probably already angry to start. But you're also a creative so-and-so. So you can channel that anger into something beautiful. In Write an Angry Poem About It, it's just this particular skill set we're looking for as you're asked to write angry poems about the following topics. Madie Nishimi will start us off. Madie, hey, you gave us live comedy in the apocalypse. You're now one of the 7 to 14 hosts of the Stab Mic on Thursdays. You popped in here and there on all sorts of stuff. Obscure movie trivia. Good to have you, Madie.
You. Am I supposed to talk now?
I mean, you can.
I'm bad.
You don't have to.
Podcast.
You don't have to at all.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
you can talk now specifically, though, as I ask you for your angry poem about root beer.
Okay. I went with a holiday theme.
Oh. Okay.
'Twas the Stab anniversary, and all through the club, everybody was drinking, though Stab isn't a pub. But what drink was missing? Which drink was not near? I'll tell you, fair listener, it was root beer. The bar does not sell it, for it really sucks. Why do I think so? Listen close, you dumb fucks. Root beer dates back to 1843, before women could vote or black people were free.
Oh, boy.
It was fake medicine, sold by a fake medicine man. It is the worst drink that comes in a can. But this tasteless drink quenched slave owners and sexists alike. A man drinking a root beer once called me a dyke. That's right, I'm canceling root beer. It's had it coming. The only place it belongs is my dirty plumbing. Forget the Kellogg's boycott. Underpaid workers eat shit. The real problem is root beer and the history with it. You probably don't need to, but let's all just vow that we'll never drink root beer. Hashtag cancel root beer now. So let's all head to Twitter and get this shit trending. Cancel root beer today, and this is the ending.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, Madie, a lot of anger. A lot of anger in that small Nishimi package. All right. You know what? I can let root beer go. I'm not gonna. This isn't the hill I'm gonna die on. Everybody, hashtag cancel root beer. I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was gonna happen, but if I see you drinking a root beer, we're taking it off the shelf. Can somebody get all those out of the store, out of the stock, out of the storage? Jeez. Thank you, Madie. That was very angry. That was sort of the point. Fuck root beer. All right. Madie Nishimi with root beer. Heather Rogue. Heather, who has been who's been diligently writing this whole time. Which you know what? That is a stab brand tactic. If you're not still writing while the show's going on, then have you really appeared on this show? Heather, you brought us a news job in the first part of the year.
Good, yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, all sorts of fun. Just started talking to you about another fun idea, which I actually do really like. No, it's still secret. We're not saying anything about it. Oh, shit.
Coming to a theater near you, Stab Theater.
Yes, this one in particular. All right, let's see if just chain-smoking joints the size of the pinkies of the panelists.
It's my
here.
birthday. Shut up.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. Let's just see if that has powered you up to a proper anger. Let's hear your angry poem about a pickle spear.
A pickle spear, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I found out about this prompt about like 20 minutes ago.
That's fair. I should have sent it more than a day ago.
No, it's fine. It's like, I came home today and my roommate had removed my doorknob. So I got a lot of shit going on.
Your roommate removes your doorknob on your birthday?
Yeah. She was apparently missing a cat that she had got. I'd been at my mom's the whole time, but she accused me of stealing her cat.
There's so much extra story here that I don't give...
Just don't get me wrong, if I had seen the cat, I would have taken the cat, but I wasn't there.
Okay.
Anyways, so pickle spear. Oh, pickle spear. Why must you remain locked inside that sweet brine jar? I wish for you so bad. I grab you with my fist. I clench so hard, but you will not come out of your jar. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I wanted you so bad, you pickle spear. You're all I wanted, all I wished for, all that salty goodness, all that dill flavor. But no, locked inside that jar. I tried to pull, but as I pulled, my hand makes a fist, like I said before, and I pulled. This is ad-lib, and I pulled it out, and it doesn't. You see the image that I'm driving?
I totally see it.
Sire, this is man and woman and other non-binary people's basic paradox.
Yeah.
I will sit here and drink the world's last root beer and dwell upon my pickle spear, but have no fear. yay who are out there. Because I simply ask, I cling to my pickled wish. I clench with my wrinkled fist, oh give me this, it's my one single briny blissful wish. I need this pickle spear. That was my poem. I'm done now with it. And you guys, I'm sorry.
No, that was nothing to be sorry about. Nothing whatsoever. The question that will remain with us for the remaining, hour and a half that the show still has, how much of that was written? And how much of that was just pure pickle hate? How much? Thank you, Heather. So happy to have you back. That I'm sure TOS has no problem with that. Cheers. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Love you guys.
Love you, Heather. Happy to have you. Happy New Year. Happy to. Nicole Eichenberg. We've had poems about root beer. We've had angry poems about a pickle spear. Nicole Eichenberg. Let's hear your angry poem about all temperature cheer.
I wrote a haiku. My mother is Japanese, so it's not cultural appropriation.
Nice. That's fair.
All temperature cheer. Now you are a budget brand. Tide is much better.
Thank you, Nicole. Truly, the person here for the longest to deliver the least amount of material. You know what? It's quality over quantity, Nicole.
Thank you.
I don't know why all temperature cheer has stuck with me. I don't know. I think we built the whole thing around. But Nicole is just getting us back on time, guys. We'll be done in 45 minutes tops. Nicole Eichenberg, that was so quick. I forgot to plug the show. Your plethora of shows. Nicole also on Dr. Dunning, Mr. Kruger. Co-host with Willie Travis on Willie Listen. Co-host with Jesse Rivera for Dear Abby WTF. Nicole Eichenberg is almost never not here. Oh, is somebody calling? Is that... I probably shouldn't answer the theater line while I'm on a show. Thank you for everything you do, Nicole. So happy to have you here all the time. You're wonderful. Thank you, Nicole. Cory Barringer rivals Nicole Eichenberg's output around these parts. Cory was part of 6 O'Clock Dad Rock Talk. Cartoons Are Magic. There used to be a Must Love Digimon. There was Yak at one point. God's Will Vaudeville. So many shows, and currently Hella Variety. One of the producers of Hella Variety, the new variety show here at
we're having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens this month. Who knows? Maybe a streamed only thing. I feel like we could maybe pull that off.
Yeah.
With like a very limited audience and just have a bunch of sketches. That might be fun. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, and also Warm Takes with Emma Haney.
Warm Takes as well. Yeah.
But yeah.
So much Cory Barringer for your enjoyment. Cory, root beer, pickle spear, all temperature cheer. Let's hear your angry poem about the new year.
Okay. I'm upset, so I'm sorry if this is erratic or disjointed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even angry so much as preemptively disappointed. And that's your fault, by the way, not mine. You've given me every indication that this will be a hard and difficult time. Not that you'd ever admit it. Oh, no. You think you're hot shit. So full of potential and hope, but I ain't buying it like some kind of dope. Even setting the global pandemic aside, it's going to be an unpleasant and bumpy-ass ride. Resolutions are stupid, and I don't want to do it. Why lose weight and exercise when it's easier to say, screw it, let's go to Denny's and pretend we're never going to die? Or why cut back on my drinking? I just learned how to make an old-fashioned, and I know what you're thinking. Why didn't this guy already know how to make an old-fashioned? Because I was busy every other year trying to better myself to the unrealistic expectations based solely on fear. But not this time around, you annual clown. I hereby declare and solemnly decide that 2022 will not kill my vibe.
Yeah. Fuck that noise. Let's all just have real low expectations. Let's all just, if we don't get killed by a comet, it'll be a great year. It'll be fantastic. Thank you, Cory, Nicole, Heather, Madie. That's segment 4, guys. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're going to segment 5. It's movie makeup. Unfortunately, Pete is still at work. So I don't know if we're going to get Pete. It also doesn't sound like they wrote because they don't understand the show. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. We'll see if Pete makes it. We'll see. But otherwise, for segment 5, we have Spenser Sellens, Buddy, Jaclyn Weiand. Jaclyn's already there. I don't even know how that happened. Somehow replaced Cory Barringer. All right, there's Spenser. There's Jaclyn. Let's get Buddy up here. Easy transition. We got this, guys. We got this. We figured it out. So good. Get rid of that. I get rid of me.
Hey,
and then re-add me.
See you next time.
What's going on? What's going on, buddy?
Hey
there. All right. Is everybody up on the screen properly? They fucking are. Look at that. That's so good. We figured it out. All right. Segment 5. It's movie makeup. I gave Pete the movie makeup because he does a movie podcast. He's trying to get in his wheelhouse. Movie makeup. I think we can all agree that movies are the only positive thing about anything anymore. So, while the world continues to burn out of control around us, we can always escape into a tub of popcorn and bright flashing lights to make everything okay. So in movie makeup, you're tasked with writing the synopsis for these made-up movies based on the following titles I've scooped up from some of the various title generators of our super bestest best friends over at seventhsanctum.com who still do not know that we do this. So, give us that sweet, sweet escapism, starting with Spenser Sellens. Hey, Spenser. Spenser Sellens.
Hey.
Spenser,
how we all doing?
The man, one of the men behind Camp Wanderlust, the mashup show of Camp and Wanderlust that is now Camp Wanderlust. Comedians telling funny travel stories, or terrible travel stories, or just travel stories.
It's a work in progress. It's a storytelling show for right now. It's it's what you want it to be. All right, you can travel to the land of campfires and storytelling shows. We're having a gay old time.
No, we enjoy it very much. Happy to have you, Spenser. And of
Happy
course,
to be here.
Of course, even though I should just leave it alone, one disastrous cooking show episode.
Oh God! Oh man, that was. Oh, I can hear Parker in the background. That was.
Yeah.
That was a rough day. So it turns out that you can't, those like cooking heating pads, like they don't go past like medium low heat, and if you turn them up high, they will just turn off because people died in the 70s because without that.
Yeah.
So people are the Gen Xers had to die in order to understand that you can't use a hot pad at high heat inside. But
yeah.
No, now.
That's all right. Still like the idea. Maybe if we can somehow do it remotely. In an actual kitchen. Spenser, welcome to the program for the first time. Let's hear your synopsis for the made-up movie Damnation and Sensation.
Alrighty, so first you have to bear with me. I did misread this at first as Dalmatian Sensation, and I'm like, Jesse, way to write me into a corner, man.
That's
like
fair.
I don't know. But so after rereading it again, Damnation Sensation, okay, which is a movie about, one of the worst things, the scourge, if you will, of society. Premarital sex. I don't know if that sound effect, Carrie, but I'm going to go with it anyway, all right? Okay, Damnation and Sensation, all right? The tagline, even though we're reusing the words in the movie, is eternal damnation for a fleeting sensation, all right? It is when a philanderer, someone who has premarital sex, is sentenced to hell, okay? and he has to earn his way back up above ground, okay? But how does he do this? He has to assemble a team. What kind of team, you ask? Well, the team of 7, okay? The team of 7 deadly sins. They have to unite and they unite and they combine their powers. Gluttony, wrath, sloth, envy, greed, pride. They join hands, and they got little rings, and then they like make like a Captain Planet that comes out and tries to like kill the devil. And then in the theatrical ending of the movie, they do succeed. They do topple Satan, and balance is restored to the world, and he gets to go back up top and propose to his sweetheart. Okay, but the non-theatrical, the director's cut release actually ends. This is like the Little Shop of Horrors, like the bad ending wasn't shown in movies. So the real ending, the my ending, is they actually, not only do they defeat Satan, they go above ground, they go and take over heaven, all right, and they enslave all the angels, okay? It's a crazy movie, okay? But you got to understand, all right? This is damnation and sensation, all right? You're going to feel them as you're damned for eternity. It's a real pick-me-up. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. Seven deadly sins assault heaven. You know what? You probably didn't need the rest of that. Sell that movie. The 7 deadly sins.
Maybe enslaving angels, leave that part out of the pitch.
Yeah. You know what? We're spitballing here. We're
spitballing.
No, so good, Spencer. Thank you so much. I got to get back to it. Damnation and Sensation. That scourge of premarital sex. Thank you, Spencer. Buddy. Hey, buddy.
That's me. Hey,
welcome,
Jesse.
buddy.
Thank you for having me on.
Oh, of course. We could scarcely have a big family year-end blowout spectacular without obscure movie trivia's buddy. And of course, we had a Dr. Buddy in the backyard too, didn't we? I think. And
yes, we were the first weekend show back since the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Besides for Cory's game.
Well, sure.
We had an amazing time. I love doing all the shows at STAB. But every Tuesday, Obscure Movie Trivia, or every second and fourth Tuesday of the month, Obscure Movie Trivia. It rules. You guys should check it out. It's the most fun to do. While I stare at the camera and check out my hair, which is what I'm doing right now.
Well, buddy. Oh man, we've got Pete storming in here. All right, let's see. Pete, who did not do the work. So we're gonna see them riff on their prompt. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I should have explained better to the new people. But before we get to that, it's Buddy with let's hear your synopsis for the made-up movie Dirk Maximum.
Yeah, Dirk Maximum. Thanks, Jason. Thanks. Leaning into the Dr. Buddy Love porn stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. When the wasteland of Citrus Heights runs rampant with the fight for the world's last supply of Axe bodies, one hero must save us from the world of Chads. Equipped with his handy sword and Naruto headband, this lonely wanderer, along with his trusty handicapped pug Hank, must wander around miladying every woman he sees to save off the horde of Chads trying to steal his totally real girlfriend from Canada. Coming this summer to Break.com, Dirk Maximus. Be sure to grab your popcorn and Monster Energy drink. For this testosterone-filled wild ride akin to Fast and the Furious meets Goodfellas, with a hint of The Notebook.
Sure. Just a soupçon.
Hey, isn't Kevin Sorbo in that? One Redditor said. Why does the hero have a collection of fedoras? Said another Redditor. What the fuck is Break.com, says the CEO of Break.com. And that is our synopsis for Dirk Maximum.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, okay. Pete is 3 minutes from home, guys. It's gonna so be worth it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now. Am I next?
You are. If we're waiting.
This is not 3 minutes long.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll get all of the.
We'll all wait for him.
No, we'll stretch out. We'll stretch out Jaclyn's plugs. Jaclyn also a producer. I'm glossing over what I just said. You don't need to. You don't need. Those are probably expensive. We shouldn't stretch. Jaclyn, one of the producers of Hella Variety as well as a Stab Show favorite. Happy to have you, Jaclyn.
Happy to be here.
A favorite of just people who like fun. Oh, Jaclyn, as slowly. Oh, how is? See, we're not even setting Pete up. It's a double whammy that he's doing it.
That's why we're cutting it down even further,
buddy. He's just gonna be riffing live, and then he's gonna have to follow Jaclyn's synopsis. This was random. I didn't write this. This was random. Leave me be. Synopsis for made-up movie, The Whorehouse of Wonder.
Okay. What happens when a down on her luck lady of the evening decides she's had enough of her job as a brothel receptionist and decides to become a madame her damn self? Any hijinks ensue when this plucky Irish entrepreneurial sexy sex worker places a down payment on a building to operate her sex business out of, only to find out it's actually a hall of mirrors that has been taken over by squatters who are magicians. Beanie Fieldstein shines as Gilio Goodtime, the madame who, made the most of what she had. Only on Freeform this Mother's Day.
Oh, Jaclyn. Technically, we'll play that there. But wait. But wait. We're going to get Pete in here. Gosh darn it, I believe in it. They said they were 3 minutes away. 3 minutes ago. Gah, Pete. Let's take this opportunity to thank all of you guys for hanging out with us. Gosh darn it. This has been a crazy year. Yeah? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's been. Oh, did it? Oh no, he's still muted. Yeah, it's been crazy. We started. Didn't we start lockdown? And then what was it? June-ish, May-ish. We started doing stuff in person again, something like that. And then let's. It's a good thing we had a year and a half of practice doing Zoom shows.
Hello.
So now we can get right back. Oh, shit. Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh. Listener, turn down your radio. Okay. Hey, Pete.
Hi. Is that from me?
Oh, don't laugh. That makes it worse.
Yeah.
Don't.
You have your iPhone still logged in.
Yeah, I do.
I'm
sorry.
Hold on. Pete, you're a semi-professional podcaster. That's right.
I know.
Always...
I also have my job makes me work really crazy hours sometimes, so I apologize.
There you go. We got it working. Also, I guess I didn't explain enough. This is a homework show, Pete. You were supposed to have already written this.
Done. It's written.
All right. Clearly. All right, Pete. We're giving you wide berth here. Pete, one of the hosts of Middle Class Film Class. If you haven't seen it, it's because it's on noon on the fourth Saturday of the month. I missed it once, so
that's true.
So
we both did.
Yeah, it's entirely fair. It's the only show at noon that we have, and it's only once a month. You've got a real good chance of forgetting it. But no, you guys have been doing that show for how long? A couple years now?
The actual podcast has been about a little over 2 years, and we've been streaming with you for coming on around 6 months or so now.
Yeah, happy to have you.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
We love streaming. It's fun. We had our Christmas stream last time. We had Santa hats, literally the bare minimum to make it a Christmas show.
Sure. Yeah.
It was great.
You had red and green lights behind you. That made it count too. That was clearly a Christmas edition.
Yeah.
All right, Pete. Oh, that sounded bad. All right, Pete. Not all right, Pete.
That was my license plate in high school. All right, Pete.
That is in no way referencing how I expect this is going to go. All right, Pete. We're all pulling for you. Let's hear your synopsis. Do we understand the prompt? A synopsis for a made-up movie?
You know what? Why don't you explain it to me? Why don't you explain it to the audience?
Hi, Pete. Segment 5, movie makeup. We gave you a made-up movie title, randomly generated from our friends over at seventhsanctum.com. And we were looking for the synopsis of this made-up movie. And I gave you the movie prompt because you have a movie podcast!
That's right. And I'm ready.
So, let's see how far we can get riffing out your synopsis for your made-up movie, Motorcycle College.
Okay, so Motorcycle College features on the protagonist, played by Jack Black.
Sure.
Jack Black essentially plays the same role that Rodney Dangerfield plays in Back to School.
Okay.
If anybody's familiar with Back to School, it's an old man going back to a normal college in order to basically get his degree for some reason that the plot says. In Motorcycle College, it's the same thing except for he's trying to be a CHP. So Jack Black is attempting to be a California highway patrolman, and you have to have amazing control with your motorcycle, obviously. Sure. We all know this.
Yeah.
Here in California.
Yeah.
We see the CHP motorcycle goons zooming in and out of traffic all the time, and it's impressive.
Amazing control.
So it's a two-hander. We have Jack Black as the essentially freshman coming back to school, trying to finish his credits, get his go through the academy and get signed on as a CHP for many reasons. I mean, we're still workshopping this, but his wife, played by Ellie Kemper, could have some sort of rare foot disease that keeps her from working, and they need to keep the house, and there's 7 kids with the roof over their head.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could go any way depending on how the test screenings go.
Sure.
But it's a two-hander. We have Jack Black and we have Jason Schwartzman
okay,
as the dean. And it's very strange because they have a dean of the CHP school for some reason.
Yeah.
The other great thing about the Motorcycle College is that it's set right here in West Sacramento at the CHP Academy, right down the street from IKEA, Reed Avenue. So most of it is just Jack Black slacking off, a la School of Rock, showing us the role that only Jack Black can play. But then you get the climax in Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. It was the Triple Lutz, Triple Lundy. The Triple Lundy, I believe it was. It was like 3 different flips on 3 different high dive boards. In this case, it's the agility obstacle course that's done at the end of the CHP training.
Okay.
You got 100,000 cones set up in a precarious way, and if you knock a single one of them off, you lose. Jack Black got put on some sort of a bender by a surreptitious Jezebel dispatched by Jason Schwartzman to basically derail his hopes of being a CHP officer. Sent him to party the night before, and he's competing hungover. But the spirit of his late father, the memory of Ernest Borgnine, is fresh in his head. which allows him to get the strength to compete the obstacle course with perfection. The music of Chariots of Fire, a la old school, is playing in the background as he competes his very dramatic and very charismatic obstacle course, a la, almost like a gymnast. It's a feel good hit of 2022 that we all need.
Why do any of the rest of you write anything? Can't you? It's pretty clear that it's not. Pete, well done. You know what? God damn it. I'm glad I put you in the movie one so that you could pull that directly out of your asshole.
There's a lot of good stuff up there.
That was surprisingly comprehensive. So good. Thank you, Pete. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to rush home, but I'm sorry.
No. It's totally fine. I was hoping to get out about an hour earlier, so I'm happy I was able to make it just in the cut of time. And it's been really great to stream on Stab. It's been I met a bunch of great people, and
that's great.
We get people commenting on the show saying we saw you on the stream, and it's a good time. So it's very fun.
Well, awesome. Happy to have you. We're reaching out to so many new people through this last year of streaming and stuff, and you guys would be one of them. You found us and through probably Bree and Milk. You know what? We got to move forward. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Spencer, Jaclyn, and Buddy. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We're on to segment 6. We don't usually have a segment 6, but we had so many people. We needed a 6th segment. It's the last segment, guys. Finally. Parker and Leo. We've got 2 live people. You guys can hop up on here. Parker, Leo, Stephen Ferris, and Melony Ford. Let's get everybody on the screen. Let's get everybody on the screen. We can make this happen. I've forgotten how to bring up live people. There is a mix. Melony and Stephen. Let's see if I remember how to get people on here properly. Let's see. Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up, Jesse?
Hey, Parker. Good to see you. It's been a while since you've been on the program, actually.
I know, for real.
Yeah. Okay. Hold. Let's move Melony over
Parker Newman
to...
Whoa, who said that?
That's Pete.
God, you've answered me after so many ignored prayers. Thank you.
All right.
Parker.
Oh, no.
Why am I still single? Go fuck yourself. Sorry.
No.
I'm a little resentful.
Okay. Oh, shit. That didn't move Melony. Oh, no. I got to do this properly. Let's remove. And then we got this. We'll add and then remove and then add. All right, cool, guys. And then let's bring. Oh no! Son of a bitch! It's all right. We got this. We got milk for no reason, and then we'll just remove me, and then add. Damn it, Melony's still in the same place. Why am I doing this? Why does this hurt? We can do this. Okay. That's not going to work either. Shit! I'm going to make this work. What matters is we've got this. Okay. Yeah, 300 episodes. How have we done this? How have we done so poorly for so long? You are not wrong to question that, Jess. All right, there we go. Here we go. We got it. Welcome to segment 6. It's Department of Tourism. You shouldn't be going anywhere. Seriously, just settle in. Wait until we get to whatever next set of foreign numbered variant identifiers we'll break into, and just chillax away from everyone and everything for a while. Or, since you will absolutely not listen to me, let's invite you someplace nice, I guess. In Department of Tourism, it's your job as the newly appointed Director of Tourism for the following places to make us want to come and visit your where, flying in the face of all better judgment or reason. So, just all the noise. So, let's hear your pitch for why we should want to come visit, stay a while, or put down roots in your particular destination. Parker Newman! Good to see you. As as the former half of Fill My Heart.
Yes.
Good to see it. Fill My Heart had a good long run.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
And in podcast years, that's like...
Yeah, totally. That's like 14 in dog years,
yes.
you know?
And then in dog years, that's 7 more. So that's a 98-year-old podcast.
Yeah.
So, well done, Parker. Welcome back to the show. Parker Newman, let's hear your guide to... I don't know. It's the only time of year we think about him. Let's hear your tourism guide to Carson-Daly-lahoma.
All right. Do you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of not having your life revolve around Carson-Daly? Well, fear not, because now there's a city just for you. If you want to build your life around a celebrity who, quote unquote, sounds kind of familiar, I guess, then look no further than Carson-Daly-lahoma. Once you get here, you'll be thinking, wait a minute, he didn't have like a Me Too thing, did he? Oh no, I was thinking of someone else. Okay, cool, I guess I'll move there. Carson-Daly-lahoma. Oh wait, is that the guy from The Voice? Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Thank you.
Thank you, Parker.
I honestly still don't know who Carson-Daly is.
That's fair. We only break him out around. Is he still doing New Year's? Is it?
It said on Wikipedia before I wrote.
Doesn't he still do? Is Seacrest doing New Year's shows? Who's the other one? Seacrest does a New Year's countdown as well. Ugh. I mean, it's just like Dick Clark. We only broke him out around for New Year's, and look what happened to him. He lived forever until he didn't. Thank you, Parker. Good to have you back.
Thanks.
Good to see you, Leo. Hey there, buddy.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
You know what? I'm not going to question you. You can leave that on. You can take it off, if you want, but you can leave it on. It sounds good. Good to see you, Leo. We had you here mostly for the last year and a half through the Sacramento Improv Theater.
Yeah.
Some short form Zoom prov.
Short form Zoom prov.
Yeah, we're trying to get the rest of those folk in here for some live shows hopefully soon. So that'll be fun. You and Jack and Dan and all the rest of the crew. It was fun.
It's a great diverse array of people with varying levels of just so many different opinions and experiences with improv.
Okay.
And when we get to perform together, it's really cool because some of the craziest things happen on stage, and you're like, yeah.
I mean, just beyond the mask, it was just hard to pinpoint the authenticity of any of what you I wasn't sure how you came down on anything that you just said.
Well, no, it's like you go to like some theaters and it's like all these guys are the same guy, you know, they're making the same jokes, they all saw the same movies as kids. But with the Sacramento Improv Theater, which they might be getting a new name, you know, but it's like, wow, I got a whole bag of tricks.
Okay, good. Now I feel better knowing that that you were apparently sincere. Okay.
Apparently sincere. That's my memoir. Yeah.
It was hard to nail you down there, Leo.
I know.
But sincerity. That's apparently what we need to know. Well, happy to have you. Hopefully you'll be a part of that show. It sounds like you guys wrangling everybody with the different time and availabilities. So, but hopefully to see you back around. And you pop in for mics every now and then. It's good to see you, Leo. And this is your first time doing this brand of chicanery. Nothing to read, so committed to memory or flying from the hip.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, let's see it. Gosh darn it. Leo, let's hear your guide to Do-overs-borough.
So Do-overs-borough, or Do-overs-borough, as it's known locally, is pretty much, as I've gathered in my stint as a tourism ambassador, the ideal destination for a vacation. Because you go on a vacation, you go to a destination wedding, right? the bachelor or the bachelorette party, you drink a whole lot, you're hungover for the wedding, you're like, oh shit, if I can only do over that last day, right? Or why didn't they pick some place that was more overcast and less bright and loud? Or, you know, you hear these people, they say, oh, my family, they took me on a vacation to Disneyland to make up for my terrible childhood, but I felt so uncomfortable around all the happy families. You know, you're just sitting there on the teacup ride, and you're like you're on a circle, and the circle's in a circle, but all the circles around you are going in circles, and you're like, this is how I feel year-round. And when you think about it, the teacup ride at Disneyland is a scale model of the revolutions of the planets around the sun, known as a year. And so the premise of Do-overs-borough is it's a week-long vacation that lasts a year. So it's like Groundhog Day, but you look at a year, it's 52 weeks, plus a day. So that's just enough time for 7 sets of Monday. It starts on a Monday because life is work. Okay. And most people come to find God last. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, with a 3-week period of intensive training. So basically, you get 7 attempts to have each day in a week-long vacation.
Okay.
And over the course of that, you the tourist, right? They pick an area of specialization. And you get a scorecard when you show up. So everyone you interact with on Monday, you have to interact with again. It's like a manual Groundhog Day. The next day, which is still Monday. And every session, the year-long session, starts on the first Monday for every tourist who arrives, and they rotate out. So basically, what happens after you've completed your whole week is that the 3-week intensive training is where you switch roles with all of the staff. So like the hotel concierge, the Starbucks barista, and so the whole economy of the town is driven by, is maintained by workers who are tourists. Okay. And then on, if there's a leap year, then it's like the opposite of the Purge, where emergency staff break into your hotel room and then sedate you. Just for the day. And then if you do well enough to offset your role as a tourist, when you're a staff member, then you get a discount.
Oh, well, that's nice. Oh, I think I was just still dizzy from your explanation of teacups. You're in a circle that's on a circle, and they're all spinning. Oh.
Not you, but...
No, I got motion sickness from your explanation. Thank you, Leo. Oh. I still don't understand. That was a lot. That was deep. So there's 7... You know what? I can't dissect it right now. I'm going to have to listen back to this.
Don't.
Oh, okay. I'll skip this when I edit it. Sometime in March. Thank you, Leo. Happy to have you. Stephen Ferris.
Going on?
Hi there, Stephen.
Hey.
Stephen Ferris of the various assorted Stephen Ferris Presents programs. Tonight play, Apple Tree, all sorts of stuff Stephen brings around here, and you know, a regular on the Stab Show as well. Good to see you, Stephen.
It's good to see you too, Jesse.
Thank you. I'm also going to take that at face value.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Not much. I'm tired. How are you?
You can take a nap.
I am.
It's all right. It's all right. We've got like...
I won't be offended.
I love you guys. I'm just correcting my sleep schedule. I'm interrupting. Go right. Be you. Go.
We've only got like 5 more minutes, Parker. Then you can get home and take a nap. Or sleep. Sleep through the night. That's
Yeah.
usually what people do at night. They
That's
sleep.
right.
They don't take a nap and then get back up at night. That's weird. I apologize. Hey, Stephen Ferris.
What's going on?
Oh, you just got a prompt for you.
Okay.
Let's hear your tourism guide, Stephen Ferris, to Ball-drop-sylvania.
All right. You might wonder how a town like Ball-drop-sylvania got its name. What kind of name is that? Is it related to New Year's Day? Or is it about testicles and puberty? Well, if you can believe it, it's actually about both in a way. See, way back in my ancestry somewhere, and I don't know exactly how far back or how great he was, a young boy from my ancestry was about 16 years old, and his testicles had not yet dropped. 16 years old, still no drop. The townsfolk, they thought he was some kind of freak. Never seen anything like it. Some thought he must be lying about his age, but then when they thought about how their own sons born around the same time had sacks hanging and slapping around for a few years already, they realized something was definitely wrong with this boy. Folks were getting pretty uneasy on account of it, so they took away his name. He didn't even have a name anymore. Took away his name, and eventually they decided the best thing to do was to chase this boy up into the hills to live out whatever life he might have left. So they made a New Year's resolution to get rid of him, and he went up there. He didn't know what the big deal was. He was ejaculating normally. He even put his own ejaculate up under a microscope to count the sperm, and his count was just as high as you could want in a 16-year-old boy. Even the town doctor had to look and said they were swimming past the lens as fast as he ever saw one go. Okay. Now, the area up in the hills was well known for its freshwater streams. The boy got up there and had worked up a mighty thirst after many miles of running away.
Okay.
Well, he found a stream pretty quick and got to work taking a sip out of it. He was a little nervous, having never before drank stream water. In fact, very few people in the town had. But he was desperate, and he knew it was fresh. He guzzled it down like there was no tomorrow. Then he laid out next to the stream for a few minutes to calm down after the run. Of course, all that running had made his balls shrivel up even more. Time went by. Soon the boy realized that the shadows had shifted dramatically from where they were when he had fallen asleep. One of his legs was still asleep. He poked at his knee to see if he could feel anything. Well, he felt something all right, but he didn't feel it in his leg. He felt it in the balls. In a panic, he ripped off his pants to see the biggest scrot of any beast he had ever laid eyes on. And it was his. The water, the stream, it's a miracle, he cried. He ran back down the hill to show the townsfolk with his balls cupped up in his hand to keep them from getting snagged on a bush. Well, he stopped running and then walked so they wouldn't shrink again. The doctor, he almost fainted It's so big. It looks like those 2 Sylvania light bulbs that I just put in my office. That's how you get Ball-drop-sylvania.
Ah.
So they look like Sylvania bulbs. Anyway, those streams are still active to this day, and folks come from miles around to get a taste. We don't know if they do anything for the ovaries or not. But everyone with balls says it's amazing.
Stephen Ferris. Stephen Ferris. Sylvania, guys.
Ball-drop-sylvania.
Yeah.
You
Stephen.
put me up to it.
I
You
know.
put me up to it.
The biggest scrot on any beast. All right, thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. Oh, thank you guys for being so patient with all the technical rigmarole that the show has been, and all the people, all the wonderful folks that have made this year and the past couple of years, all of the years essentially that Stab Comedy Theater has existed. We're 3.5 years old. These people are big parts of basically all of it, and this year in particular. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for being awesome. You guys are wonderful. What? Oh, I know. I've done 300 of these. It's not quite true. Well, I mean, technically, we've done more than 300 shows.
Oh.
We won't get into the lore, but yeah.
I'll check the IMDb of Stab.
I mean, I don't know why we don't have a wiki yet. Yeah. Oh, that's right. People have to listen to this show. It's been the one thing we've been missing. We've got 300 episodes. We don't have 300 listeners. Self-deprecation. Melony Ford. Hey there. Hey there. You are the third Mixfit on the show.
I am.
You are.
Yeah.
Also, producer of Just Returned Friend Fiction. And, many other wonderful things, especially this program. Melony, a huge part of this show nowadays. So happy to have you. Great. You guys, I could go on and on, but I won't because we're approaching 2 hours. So, Melony, how about instead, once we edit this down, it'll be a tight hour and 50 minutes. Melony, let's wrap up this program. Let's wrap up our year-end extravagance with your tourism guide for appropriately enough, 300ville.
Welcome to the humble suburb of 300ville. Part sprawling homeowners association neighborhood full of upper middle class McMansions. Part ancient Spartan homoerotic defense military. All strategically built around a pit of death. Here in 300ville, the grass is never taller than an inch. Your neighbors aren't allowed to tackily decorate their front yards with things that, quote, make them happy. And once a week, 2 greased-up, muscly men wrestle in the community center to build camaraderie. The HOA is strictly obeyed here because the punishment is the death pit.
Yeah.
Kicky, you naughty little rebel. We are placed right off the coast of the Mediterranean Sea, only a few hours east of Italy and right across the way from Persia. Now, our competitors will try to tell you that 300ville is a dangerous place to live because, quote, they are being openly targeted for invasion by Persia, and, quote, their military numbers are down dramatically because too many people have been kicked into the death pit over lawn gnomes. These claims are nonsense. While we understand why any country would want our beautiful homes full of beautiful, sexy men, we know Persia will be no problem at all. We will not accept otherwise. So move to 300ville today. Please, especially if you're a lonely, absolutely ripped stud of a military vet. 300ville, this is home!
Hey! And that is episode 300 of The Stab Show. I'm going to go through the whole goddamn list. I don't care. Thank you one more time to Buddy, Carissa, Chad, Cory, Court, David, Heather, Jaclyn, Jason, Jess, Jorge, Katy, Leo, Madie, Melony, Milk, Nicole, Parker, Pete, Skip, Spenser, and Stephen Ferris. That's been the program. That's been the year. We made it through 2021, guys. We had to keep 2/3 of you, 3/4 of you at home. But you know what? If that's what we had to do to get through this, that's what we had to do. Thank you, guys. Hope to see you again next year. I've been your host, Jesse Jones, being very happy that I know all of you guys. Have a good night.
You too.
Yay! That's the actual show. Now we can say our goodbyes. Let you guys out of here. Oh shit! In 2 days, it's the new year, guys. Like we're like, hold on, we're 27 hours away. Yeah. Thank you, Parker. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. The bottom line. Let me bring everybody up in the that's remaining here. If I remember how to do what we're trying to do here. What's going on? What are we? Oh, okay.
Who's throwing chairs?
I know.
Who's throwing
chairs? All right.
That doesn't happen until the 400 episode. What's that?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you say 400?
Yeah, 400.
Please don't. These aren't very good chairs. All right. I don't know which.
Did anybody find Jason Mack?
No. I hope he's good out there.
The audience even said no.
Yeah.
They looked under the chairs to throw it on.
Wasn't here at all.
He's not anywhere. Cool. I'm just gonna listen to Jason Mack real quick.
You working tomorrow?
Oh wow. That's everybody. Look at everybody. Good night, everybody. That's been our show. Thank you guys for sticking with us through this year and a half that's been us doing all of this. You guys have made it possible. Thanks for hanging out with us. That's going to be the show. I'm going to send the Twitch audience somewhere. Let's see who's doing stuff.
Crittervision.
Oh, Crittervision. If nobody else has got something going on, Crittervision is always a front runner.
They have like Christmas trees up and stuff now.
All right, let's see. Let's see who's doing what.
Or I mean, like artists doing art things also.
Well, sure.
Or critters.
I don't. Crittervision is up. So you know what? Skip. Oh wait, no. We've got this new show that just found us a while ago. Spaghetti and Naked. I don't know much about them, but they're actually doing their show. Let's give them. Oh shit! Oh, that's enough Crittervision for me. There's too much going on there. Let's send you guys to Spaghetti and Naked. I will see you in the morning for some office hours. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for making 2021 the best we could do. We'll see you guys next year. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry I just did that.
It felt wrong. It felt wrong.
Good night, everybody. Hold on for the raid. See you in the morning.
Thanks, Jesse.
I should keep talking to you on this because that's how you can hear me. Thank you guys so much.
They're not naked.
Good night, everybody. Oh, are we missing Naked Gilbert? All right, that sounds like it's time to end the show.
The spaghetti guys are not naked.
Okay.
I'm not gonna follow them.
You were just talking off screen. All right.
Yeah.
Good night, guys. Thanks for everything. I appreciate the hell out of you. I wish we could have been together, but good night. Good night, guys.
Good to see everybody.
Y'all were amazing.